Hello and welcome.
What kind of place is this?
Trying to speak just as I try and do the intro. Anyway, hello and welcome back to Skyrim, modded Skyrim, and in Soul Carin, and
Want my advice? Never welch on a bargain.
trying to do the Dawn Guard quest. I can't remember how. Isn't there a special way to get in here? I don't remember anything for Dawn Guard quest line at all. Alright, so there's a special way to get in there. There's a horse you can get through here.
This is no place for you.
I really cannot remember much about this DLC. Oh, hello. But also, this time I've added a few new mods. Only one of which I think would be out of place. The rest, all seem to fit pretty well. If you magic mods a mod that adds a new death screen, which you can probably guess that's the one that is out of place. Where am I going? I don't think I'm following the quest at all. Die, Bone Man. Oh, and there's an archer one. Have you run into me? Ah, decoy for your arrow. Oh, they've been dropping stuff? Oh, I should pay more attention. And search that one and I'm still being attacked. Okay. And I picked up something I don't want. Do not want the... No, do not want the Ancient Nordax. There you are. You will fall, Bone Man. Alright. I'm just gonna steal the arrows off that Skeletor. Ooh, treasure. Copper and Sapphire Circlet. That seems like a collection, so I guess I might as well grab it. And that's enchanted, so I want it. It looks like there's a bunch of mini dungeons I can go around doing here. Cool. That's probably going to lead to me not actually doing the quest here for a while. Is this the way? Yeah, that's the way to the quest, so I haven't cleared everything out here. When the rules seem to be, go always the wrong way first. Get more loot. Ooh, loot.
Beware the dragon Dunavir. Destroyer
Any skill? No skill.
of souls and harbinger of
Don't care what you're saying. Adventure! Harvest that soul fissure. That's the wall I can't pass through. Which I guess makes it no different from any other wall. That's supposed to be a flag post? Or hammer and gold. I'll take both, I guess. That spawn anything opening that? No. Weird. Greater Soul Gem, nice. There one of those notes here? Grander greater soul gems can be placed atop the apparatus. Place soul gem. I guess I just use the soul gem I just got. Summon Bone Man. Guess this is part of it. Part of a major side quest. There we go. That one was a bit tougher to fight. The Wrathman. Alright, search the Bone Man. Nothing particularly cool. Chest is still empty. Disappointing. What's up here? Do I see a way in? Ah, that looks like a way in. I think that fight against the Bone Man is the first time I've ever properly tried to use block in this game.
The soul gem. That's what it was. Then I must be. Oh
I wonder if this dimension will fill up more and more as you collect soul gems. That would be kind of funny.
This is no place for you.
Ooh, treasure. How do they plan on me getting that? Maybe I go over here? I think there's a way in over here. Yep, I don't have to try and shout my way across. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna have to be quick because that thing is trying to kill me. Run. Alright, heal. Do I have potions? I got a potion of blood, none as well. And rush back in.
Stay away from the
Anything else? Anything else? Nope.
All
Alright, and heal. Alright, so I got all the loot up there. Seems like more of a tutorial to avoid the crystals. That is a very large soul gem. Alright, what could be around here? Anything of value? Probably not. I think I just looted the last dungeon over here. Guess I'll check that one thing and then head on to the next area. Because looting. Unless that's a dungeon. I don't think it is. Sure, the wall ends right past these graves. Statues, whatever. Yeah. Yep, someone's in that building. There is more. And I am out of stamina. Which reminds me, those new magic mods, was I given any by default? Or no? No, it wasn't. I still have to earn them. Okay. Good. Oh, hey, a well. Anything in the well? Nope. Let's see. Just... nothing in here. But just the one skeleton on top? How do you get on top? Okay. Don't know why they had a single skeleton on top. That's weird. More soul husk. And that's the entrance, which means I need to walk now all the way back again. To the castle. You know what? Are there stamina potions? Yes. Hey, did I loot this building? I think I did. I actually don't remember this building, though. That's because I wasn't in here. And you have a lot more health than your average gunman. There we go. Dealt with you. That was a lot more health than the average one. Age 6. So I think I got 3, 1, or 3, 1, and 6 now. Who are you?
You must help me find my Arvak. He does. Please, he's such a loyal creature.
Ah, the quest
Arvak,
I got the quest for the soul horse.
Arvak, please come back. Come back.
Alright, so I also need to find his skull. And I don't think that's an actual building. Alright, time to go into the next area. So I finished exploring this one. Oh, I guess that castle's gonna be a first objective, and then there's another one over there.
No one ever.
You say nothing important? Oh, hello.
Is no
Goodbye.
escape. Why would you
Now, what could be in here? Soul husk over there. Their way in this tower? Yep, here it is. Oh, hello. Why is my sword doing all of a sudden less damage? Oh, I think I see a way in. I stand here. I should then be able to jump into here. Use power attack to stagger you, so I get a few more swings in. There we go. Lesser soul gem. There a switch here, or was I not supposed to actually get in here? I don't think I was actually supposed to get in there. Nope. Another bone man. I should use a different weapon for a bit. I don't have bullets, so bullets are charging my pistols, so I guess Crescent Rose. This is also not very much damage here, huh? Let's see, plentiful healing. That should help a bit. Come on, die, Boneman. Die. It's taking a while. There, finally. Alright, on to the next building. What could be here? Other than lightning, a giant floating soul... Oh, hello. You're a weak one. And it's so much better when they send the weak ones after you. There we go. Take the valuable stuff off that one. Take the valuable stuff off that one. Valuable off that one. And so many valuables. Was there anything here other than the fight to the death? And a prisoner. Can I reach that chest from the other side? Nope, no I can't. And another healing. How do I get in that one? Something on top I need to reach? Anything in this hidden room? I can't actually get in there. But I can use this as a staircase. Okay, not really. Oh, hello, you seem important. At least you have a lot of money.
Get out while you can.
Let's see. I don't think I know the actual way in there, unless there's some sort of underground area to this, which I don't think there is. Yeah, I can't get in there. That's disappointing. Wanted the treasure chest in there. Oh, that's a dead dragon. Ooh, this seems important. Conjure Bone Man. I have my own Bone Man. Oh, hello. Ah, they sent the weak ones. Alright. Soul Gem, Salt. Soul Gem. Soul Gem, Arrow, Soul Husk. Now there's one more. There you are. There we go. I got the arrows. Let's see, anything else of value around here? Oh, there's one more. Didn't even notice there was another one. Oh, why can't I? There we go. Alright, now I need to heal again. I should probably also just increase my health too. Seems like I'm using a lot of it here. Adventure! Nope, nothing here. What about over here? Ooh. That seems floaty. Also seems like it might be an actual major place. And I am already bored of using this weapon again. No, Warhammer. Well, this is one Warhammer. Now I just need 39,999 more. Oh, you're a big one. Which reminds me, how many spells do I have on me that I haven't actually read yet? Oh, you might notice there's now symbols next to everything. I got the mod for that. And then when the series is over, I do plan on releasing the entire mod pack. Or at least what isn't broken. Which probably might end up being all of it. Yep, you woke up, you keeper. And you do a lot of damage. If only I had help here. I've just noticed my followers aren't following me. That took me a while to notice. So how can I quickly defeat you and not get killed? Guess if I use Pale Shadow, I can at least give him a distraction at the same time of getting a good enemy to fight him. There we go. Now they can fight each other. Nope. You gotta fight each other. Fight. Now they dealt with that one quickly. Why are you so fast? Yeah, I don't think I actually stand a chance here. Might have to come back here when I actually stand a chance while fighting. Which means run away. If that's all the health damage I can do while using my cheap tactics, definitely can't do it when that cheap tactics are harder to use. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna head straight to the boss fight. Which way to the boss fight anyway? Oh, it's over by the quest icon, but where's the road? More soul husk here. Oh, I've already opened those. Oh, what just found me? Oh, the keepers are still mad at me. Alright, there's the road up. And out of stamina. I'm glad that does not count as the sun. It'd be pretty annoying if that counted as the sun. But I guess to come back here, I still need to find Arvak's skull, too. One of the cool horse. If I remember correctly, Arvak's skull is, I can't remember if it's one you just find in a small house, or if you have to go through an entire major dungeon for it. Hello. Was I supposed to bring... I think Serrano might have been supposed to follow me. I guess that means I have to walk all the way back now. Whoops. Well then, this is gonna be a long walk back. I think I might have bugged out the quest, because Serena is now no longer at the start, nor outside the Soul Carin. Or at least when I teleport out of it. So I have not a single idea where Serana is. Although the quest... Oh! Quest marker... Wait a minute, are you not Serana? Serena? Hey. Why are you out here now? Okay. I definitely think I broke some things. To be honest, I don't know if this is a mod's fault. I don't think it is, actually. Where are you going? Just gonna be walking for a while? Oh, you're gonna be walking away for a while. Yeah, I think I broke something. Does that mean I can lead you somewhere if I just run into you? If you're specifically trying to run a... Nope, you're going somewhere. Oh, apparently you're going to go kill things. Okay. This is weird. This is definitely a weird bug. No, where are you heading now? How can I talk to you? No, you're still off on your own adventure. Okay, where are we heading? Guess I'm the follower now. I have no idea where we're heading. Back to the floaty castle, I think. Which is where this was supposed to be anyway, so it's probably a good thing heading back to the floaty castle. Not that I can talk to you. I'm pretty sure you require to talk to Serana first, or Serena. No? Not gonna talk to you? Nope. I have broken some things. Yeah, I might have to just start teleporting, or start playing the regular game until Serana reappears. That or wait to find out where this person keeps running to. Yeah, I broke some things. They're definitely broken. There we go. After learning some console commands, I found Serena again. Now here's hoping Serena will follow. Please follow. I think I might have broken it a bit more than I thought.
I can't imagine living here.
That's a lot of talking for just trying to say manage with aft. Weak options. Is there a setting for how far you follow me? That's a lot of settings. A lot of settings. Wow, there's just more settings. Ooh, I can limit myself to 3 followers. That seems actually pretty fair.
I wonder if the horse.
Oh, will you follow now, please? Follow? Follow? You don't follow.
I was hoping it wouldn't smell this bad. No, but there's no. She wanted to get it as far. Then we find out where she hid it. Probably to avoid. Or maybe her plan was to come back, but she was stuck here. We won't know until we find her. Let's just find my mother.
You mean now that I said that, will you follow? Nope, you have been fused with those stairs. Let's try this again.
You'd think a vampire would
Nope,
provide a
just
home
teleports me.
You'd be wrong. Let's just find my mother and get out of here.
Wonder if there's a command to do the opposite. Move Serena to me. Maybe if I type this the other way? Nope. Oh, I guess I have to just keep trying to push you away. Oh, no, you can go up the stairs, just not down them. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Fools!
Nothing. Well, I might have to level up Flusher Doll before I can progress in this quest. Yeah, I don't think I can get you off your stairs. Where? Oh, off the stairs. Progress. Progress. Come on, follow. You follow? It works. The AI has been fixed. After lots of console managed just to find the AI. Yay, now we can head all the way back over to the castle. This is gonna take forever. Okay, made it to the castle. And somehow she got back behind the force field.
Mother? Mother!
Can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to complete the prophecy our way, not his.
Wait a minute. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire of mixed blood is in the company of my daughter? Safe? You call bringing her here safe? Has she explained nothing to you? Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you. You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself. When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires. And how exactly do you plan on completing the prophecy without the death of my daughter? If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans? You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. You see the tyranny of the sun as your chance at deification. And like Harkon, you won't hesitate to destroy anything that stands in your path. Serana? This stranger may call herself a vampire, but she knows nothing of our struggle. Why should I entrust you to her?
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known her than
Glitch
you have
around the
in
field?
centuries.
Nope.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
I'm still not sure which path of this questline I'm on.
Changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Because this is sounding like I've chosen the good side now.
In your eyes, the moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, sister. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the
Spinning.
it's yours. Your
Oh, quest over?
intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can. Yes. Fortunately, you're in a position. You need to locate the tallest of the Rockies at their base. Destroy the keepers that are one more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durniv. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
Oh, so I can... Oh.
As you've been traveling in, let's just say, a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the soul cairn filled the void. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer. Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
Okay, so there's going to be a bit of an issue now if I can't... Because that was the keeper that I tried to fight before and I couldn't kill. So I need to gain a lot more strength before coming back here. So I guess that means I can't actually progress on this quest. Unfortunately. Because I need to kill the keepers, of which I barely do enough damage to. I mean, sure, now I actually have a follower to help, but I don't think one follower is going to be enough. So can I just teleport out of here? So I'm going to start heading towards Dead Man's Respite and start doing the, I can't teleport out, okay. I guess I have to walk out. But I'm going to go start trying to do the, College of Bards. Or Bard College? One of those. Because I need more levels before coming back here. But because of how long this episode has been going on for, if you enjoyed this episode, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.